didn't want you to get sick about it like I did. The more I tapped it, the sicker I got.
It's fine. That's what it is. Rust is just another part of nature.
Yes, it is. Proof as soon as it comes out of the furnace, it's starting to rust. Paint is just a delay in
Yes. Chrome. Everything should be chrome.
When they chrome plastic, there's not much point. I ended up nicking the trim. Look at this. They're redoing all this now.
Well, I got to get on the rust.
Well, no, it's not rust. They're gonna redo
They do everything.
Well,
they got money and they gotta spend it.
Well, it's part of the importance of getting people in there is the way you look too.
Yes.
You look like you're young and working and stuff. What we wanted, it's a big cab, 4-wheel drive pickup.
It should last a long time.
Well, yeah, the Durango might too. It just makes me sick to go here. Neighbor said, just paint it blue. I can get you some paint for the job.
Paint it blue. Oh, and Durango,
Make it look the same color.
You just go into.
No, he can get the correct paint.
Yeah.
And just a can or two of that, and touch it up.
Again, you can take you can get one of these little thingies that they put on next to the paint and get you the exact color.
No, he knows how to take it off the VIN number. It's in the VIN number. Yeah. The VIN number tells him what. He even named it. That's a Dodge, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's a Dodge Durango SLT.
Well, no, he knows the color, the Dodge color. And so.
Yeah, does he work at Dodge or Chrysler?
He works putting in new windshields and things like that, cutting glass. Knows how to pop windows out of the car. He was telling me if you wanted to fix this right, you'd take this window out, pop it out, and you would cut this section all out with the torch, and put a new one in and weld it in there, and then do the same thing all the way down. Cut out all the stuff that's bad. I said, no.
That's a lot of work, a lot of money.
I mean, you could go all the way down to the frame and rebuild it too, but it would take years and cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Whereas,
take the body off, go down the frame, powder coat the frame.
Yeah. No.
Well, that would be interesting.
It would be a lot of money.
Yeah, it would.
But houses and cars and trucks protect us from the elements and allow us to do things.
Yeah.
Keep us dry, keep us warm.
Yeah. And in the future, catch fire and burn to the ground when the batteries explode.
What?
And in the future, the cars catch on fire and burn to the ground when the batteries explode.
Well, the new electric cars are just flat out stupid top to bottom.
Well, I was watching back videos and like they had electric cars in the 1910s and 20s, and they crisscrossed the United States.
Yeah.
With big equivalent of trucks like we have now, but I mean they were considered semis at the time, and they had huge big bus batteries basically.
Yeah.
And they crisscrossed the United States and never had to pull up and recharge.
Yeah. Well.
And they carried tons of loads and stuff back and forth to prove it. They worked.
But
and of course the people who controlled the petroleum industry,
well, the internal combustion
didn't like it that they were doing electric vehicles.
They had the flexibility
and outlawed or got them removed.
The internal combustion engine is a good thing.
Yes, it is.
and it can do wonderful things.
But the fact that they did that back then.
Yes. New ones don't work like the old ones do.
Well, they didn't have the range. It's just like, it's like, what difference between then, almost 100 years ago, or over 100 years ago, we still can't get the battery technology to go with that kind of range 100 years later.
Yeah, because there's a limit to what stuff will do.
Well, apparently.
Because you can get 20 gallons of gas and you can go 300 miles. And when you get there, it takes you, say, we'll say it's in Durango, it takes you half an hour to refill and we'll potty and whatever else. Okay, well, that's fine. But now you're good for another 200-300 miles.
Well, that's why they could go crisscross the United States back then. They didn't have 1 million supercomputers in the car and all the sensors.
Right, right. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, it just needs the power of the engine. Okay.
Yeah.
Proof of concept, we don't need 1 billion sensors.
They didn't have intermittent light per blade.
No, it was manual.
They did. Yeah, you had the ones where you actually reached up there and squeaked. I remember doing that on Jeeps and other military vehicles. That's the way they were back in the day. I remember vacuum tube radios in the car. You had to wait to warm up. You know, it's
yeah, they didn't have radios back then either. It's just you, the open road, and yeah. Still better than a horse.
Well, it's easier to maintain.
Nobody's here yet.
Well, a lot of people are here.
Yeah. Compared to what we normally see.
Jerry and Milo and Rob and Ralph and Amy Lynn. Who's this guy to the right of us?
No idea.
It's a little car, a white little
Purse.
No, maybe it's not Joe's.
No.
It's somebody else in the Buick. I don't know. Maybe it's his wife's Buick. Maybe that's what that is. One thing it's doing is raining, though. Oh my gosh. Seems like it's been a wet spring, or not?
Kind of, yeah. I was hoping it wasn't going to rain because I was like I don't need mosquitoes.
Yes, we don't want a bunch of mosquitoes.
But, hanging a bug whacker up, we could get a lot of nice attention.
Yeah.
Right at that spot, right next to the tree that did grow. Pole there with a bug whacker, plenty of attention.
That's a long extension cord, you know.
Yeah. You do like we did in the winter, you run it over the top and over.
I've got to take that apart so I can take it apart, but I'm not going to be doing anything today because yep, I need to work on some stuff in the house. Down there or a big rock? That's a person.
What do
They're doing hay on that hill there.
Yeah, you can get them where you can get it. She knocks the fire danger down a lot.
Until it dries out.
The only good thing rain will do right now is wash out whatever pollen might be in there.
That's good. It'll wash some rust off the car and create new rust.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. being pretty green back in here. Still safe in our.
Yep.
We're gonna have to start putting some air on the windshield. We're gonna be fogging up there. Need to have you stand behind me and check when I took out the left rear headlight, tail light on the Durango. I need to have you stand behind me while I check the lights on it. It's not ready to do it. It should work, but I can't seem to test it from inside the cab.
You have to do it kind of quick because I'm gonna have to roll around.
You just go to the bathroom, don't worry about it.
Well, no, get in when we get home and just, we'll see.
Lights come on, brakes, lights work, back, no, we're good. Okay. The new driver's side headlight assembly is supposed to be here tomorrow with new bulbs in it too. Just take the old bulbs out and keep them for spares. Yeah, we'll be scrapping those. Oh yeah, I've seen that before. Don't know who that is. Somebody with a handheld.
Watching a thing, this guy was backpacking across the U.S. He was doing like all these trails and stuff. He was a ham.
Yeah.
He has one of these power pack thingies with a solar panel on it.
Oh.
A small one of these things.
Yeah.
And you know what he's doing? You know what radio he's using? Zygu 6100.
Looky here. I was thinking about putting up a vertical antenna instead of
summer schools.
Like the one that we'll do. It's designed as a ham radio antenna. It's 19 foot tall, and you can do 10, 11, 12, probably 15 meters on it without any problem. That tuner in there will probably tune 20. That that probably makes more sense than that little 10 meter dipole that we got now. I mean, it will tune it down to 40, which is really. And that radio will do CB too, it looks like. If you wanted to. Guess we're gonna rain for one.
The joyous smell of pine.
I don't mind pine up to the morning.
Here, you take the pine thingies off the trees and make yourself your own little pine tea.
Yes.
It's high in vitamin C.
You probably have to check the details on that.
Oh, everything I watched from Survivor, man.
Yeah, you better worry there's no hemlock in there. It acts like a poison. Ooh, they got the fancy doors on the back now. Oh, that's not. Wow, yeah. 22 is the last time the oil was changed. 158,000. We're 157,449. So
close enough.
It's getting right about there too. Durango's there. So Durango price,
times has changed during winter.
Yeah, probably. Well, we run 520 in it. I think the Honda did run 020. Election will be over tomorrow, and you get a time off for a while, and then you start the federal stupid stuff.
Yeah. My opinion on the whole thing: find the candidates on the thing that you haven't heard of, and vote them in.
That is an idea.
Because all the ones that are negative against each other are typical politicians.
Well.
And I love the ads.
Not always all the ads come from them. These PACs.
I know.
The PACs may not have.
But I love the ones that have Tammy Miller's father. But Tammy's never told a lie in her life. I'm like, she's a politician.
Yes.
They lie all the time.
Yes.
And it's like, well, it wasn't so bad when her first thing was just talking about her, and then she started attacking the other party. And then the other party started attacking the other party. I was like, well, honestly, I don't want to vote for any of them because they're attacking each other.
Well,
if I'd be running the first thing is, I'd focus on the positive and not on the negative.
Well, that's what, if you just talk to, I'm going to try to fix
I'm going to do these 4 things, or these 6 things. And these are the 6 things I'm going to accomplish. And I don't care what anybody else says.
Well, yeah. Say I'm
attacking nobody.
Yeah. But I think we need a change in the city council for sure, because there's.
We need change in a lot of the councils in the city.
Yeah. But they're trying.
I'm sorry, the old man's club needs to go.
Yeah. The
old boys.
Whatever it was. The progressive group that was in there, they need to go as well.
Yeah.
But
same as in Ward County Council.
Well, the county commissioners are not as screwed up as the city is.
Yeah.
But if we could get Ron on the county commission, that would be a big good thing.
He's not a politician. That's a good thing.
He's Mr. Slick and straight. He's Mr. Slick and straight.
Yeah.
And he knows.
And you can sit down with him.
Yeah, and he will explain.
And talk.
Yes.
And he's very well versed on stuff.
Very smart.
He works for the park board. He knows how to do stuff.
He's a degree in zoology. Shoe governor walk.
Yeah.
And he started out with his degree in geology.
And now he works at the credit union.
He started out as a zookeeper.
Yeah.
With a degree in zoology.
Oh.
And he eventually got to be
What did he do in his zookeeper? Did he feed the bears?
Whatever. But then he ended up eventually being in charge of the zoo.
Oh.
And from that he became in charge of the park.
I didn't know he was in charge of the zoo.
Oh yeah. But he used to be a zookeeper, shoveling cow poop or giraffe poop or whatever poop.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of practical business experience. He has trying to make and keep within your budget. And,
can we vote him as governor?
I don't think he wants to be governor, but he
knows how to deal with shit.
Well, he was going to think he
shoveled it for years.
He was thinking about running for state senate at one point.
Yeah, he run for governor.
And he said.
And president.
This thing opened up on the county commission, so he said, I'm going to try that. And if I make that, then I won't worry about the state. Then I don't have to leave town. I go, there you go.
Or for mayor, don't have to do anything.
But if you're a state senator in North Dakota, you got to show up for about 2 months every year, every other year.
Right.
That's fine with me. Don't have them in
Well,
there too long.
technically, that's all the governor really needs to do.
Well, yeah, he's there. Yeah.
And he'll have to show up for the time the legislature there to sign the bills.
Like these other states where they're full-time employees is sucking.
Oh yeah, they're just celebrities at that point.
And they're messing. Yeah. I'm talking
like Newsom. He's just a celebrity. He's not a.
He's